Hello everyone and welcome back to the 7th episode of this Transport Fever 2 series. Since the last episode I've been doing quite a lot of traffic fixing, but like the tailbacks used to go back past here, now they're only to here, so it is making a difference. And so in the last episode we got this new Birmingham to Grimsby passenger route and had to add another train and increase the length of the trains because it's just such a busy route. I mean, this one's like almost full, almost full. It's just like I can't get enough of these trains. Anyway, in this episode I was thinking about expanding the high-speed line because at the moment it just goes from London to Birmingham and just dumps a load of people in Birmingham to get on the other trains. So, yeah, I think first of all, having a look at it, I would like to extend it towards Liverpool, but I'm trying to work out what the best way of doing that would be. It's now 1965. So my question is, do I kind of trying to think, do I kind of hook it up into this line through, because Warrington's going to be a big hub as well, so I think I might. So if I can just after Warrington just go like this and then down into a tunnel. I mean, this is going to be expensive to tunnel it all, but I've got what, 67 million? I mean, will it tunnel all the way is the big question. Yeah, if I just sink it down a bit, yeah. I mean, it's not colliding with much actually. Just these roads here. That's interesting. I mean, okay, so it's probably not actually going to be too difficult. I probably just need to change this tunnel for a bridge and get rid of those roads, which I can do. No, not play. I want to impose. Then get rid of this tunnel and then should be able to connect up. 185. Okay, it slows down to 124, but that is not too bad. So that is like one bit of the high-speed line connected. Right, so if I wanted these to run parallel, that will have to slow down to 112, but it'll be leaving the station, so I'm not sure if it will accelerate it up to that speed by that point. And then run straight, and then I might try to get it to branch off here, and then hook in here again. Brilliant. That works. So that's a fairly simple addition. It's one-way signal. Actually, I might do auto sig. I haven't even got any signals on that part of the line. So if I just place a signal here, we'll go every 500 meters. Hang on. So actually, I'm not sure that's actually worked. That's not worked at all. So let's not do auto sig. And then it can work like that. Then Birmingham to Liverpool passenger is using what platform, whatever platform that is at Liverpool. I can get this route to use the other platform. But I'm also gonna have signals here and here. And then it can run in, and then I'm gonna get some more signals going down to London. This is like HS2, but like probably 70 years early. And then, I mean, the only problem I might have at the moment is only one platform at what I'm now calling London Paddington. Although if this is HS2, it should be going into Euston, but who cares? I had a second high-speed platform in here. Ah, that road's too close, it's fine. Could be a short platform. Actually, I could make it a little bit longer at this. No, I can't make it any longer at this end. I could actually, if I mess this whole thing up. There we go. Then in terms of the underpasses, I'll line them up with all the other underpasses. Just kind of like place underpasses everywhere, so there's no shortage of them. And then if I just connect this up again. There we go. Got a lot to fix before I can set this route up. But yeah, so that runs out 141 minimum, that's fine. Then make a long crossover so I don't have to slow down too much. Well, we'll have to slow down for the station. Yeah. I'm not sure, given it's on a bend, I'm not sure it'll really do that well. That'll limit it to 75 at most. And then I'll hook the depot up. Can I hook it up to both tracks? No, well, I can. I just did this, just in case trains want to return to the depot. So, signal, and then like that. And then trains can go into both platforms. So that runs up there. I need to fix this road. Let's use the countryside road. If I just went there we go, bridge. Let's do a nice green bridge. That works. And the high-speed line connects. So, for now, managed line after Leicester, which I am going to rename to Birmingham HS or Birmingham High Speed. After that, it will go to Warrington, Liverpool. Yeah, using the other platform, back to Warrington, back to Birmingham HS. So, that's all good. I mean, I'm connecting it in at Warrington because there are a lot of like bus and tram connections from Warrington to a lot of other places. And of course, that can be changed in the future. Right, so I've got 56 million. This is a powerful locomotive. That's the best carriages. Up to 240 meters. And then I shall get... don't even have enough money to get one more. I mean, so it is this with 9 carriages. Is that 9? How much capacity do they have? 288. So it's 37 million. The other thing is, I can't afford it now, but I think it's best for now to wait until they're nicely spaced out apart, nicely spaced apart before putting that train on the line. So that one's departing Birmingham once it gets towards like Warrington, Liverpool. The train that's currently at London will have moved down towards Birmingham, and then they'll be better spaced. How's the Birmingham shuttle doing these days? Actually, like, not that bad. I might actually. Should I? No, I'll keep this route on. Drop off only, pick up only at Birmingham Exchange. Just so the Birmingham shuttle does everything. That train's full. Do I need a fourth train on that route? Maybe. That is just. I suppose this is the next train. If I can select it. Boy, let me select the train. There we go. Oh, that train's not full, so pick up a lot of the bulk of passengers here. Trams. Nice. Route into Leeds. I suppose York's kind of missing out on the fun though. Just a quick check up on the bricks. Doing well. Where's the other bricks train? Ah, the other bricks train's here, completely full. How are these truck routes doing? Rochester, well, I could replace them all with the newer trucks. It looks like because Rochester still got 10 waiting and the next train's coming in already. It's not really a problem. But I mean, I suppose the distance to Rochester is quite high. Traffic's fine there. How are the trains on the express line? I'll let this one move a little bit further along. Ah, problem. This platform's only 160. But, yeah. Okay, I might have to rebuild Liverpool station. Ah, I can't demolish it. Well, actually, no, I can just extend it. If there's enough space for... Yeah, this bridge will have to go. But yeah. And passenger buildings, because those seem to have just randomly disappeared. There we go. Oh, there's a bus stop on this bridge. Ah. Bye-bye. Just the classic. Really slow. It's really quite slow. Question is, will it allow me to do a crossover? Yes, actually. I won't do any signals because these stations are way too close together. Right, that bus route. That bus route. That's too much slope. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I might be able to get the bridge back if I... Yes, I can get the bridge back. And there was a bus stop on that bridge, which can be returned. And that should all now work fine. So, I shall now release the train from the depot in London. So that can go out London to Birmingham Passenger Express. That's now London to Liverpool Passenger Express. So, that name will need to change. So obviously now... I've got a lot happening here. But how's the traffic? Sheffield, the traffic's moving. Fine. Oh my gosh, it is. I mean, that's lots just stuck behind a bus, but yeah. This is the only thing here of just so many vehicles coming out. And the tailbacks don't go back that far. They were just waiting for the bus. I suppose I could do here a 2 plus 3. I know, I couldn't. Okay, I won't try that. So this train fell. Yes, it is actually full. Here's the next high-speed train. I mean, at the moment they can only get up to 87 miles an hour because that's the limit of technology in this time period of 1966. I mean, with sandbox mode I can change the date, but I'm not going to. How's Ireland doing? Loads of plastics waiting. Ah, the train's coming. This goods plant is still producing. Tralee's getting a lot of goods. Dublin does want some goods. Where does Dublin want goods? 52 of them. Are they near the station? Yeah, I think they're covered, so... I mean, what I could also do... Because goods use the same carriages as the food. I could create a curve of track that just went into here to send the goods to there to get collected with the food, but I think that train's already... Let's replace this train. The train's already in need of replacement and extension. So, it can get its replacement. And then I'll probably just get a separate train. This Tralee goods train is actually full. You can get an extra boxcar. Got Limerick South 2, that's good. I'll give it the option of 1 as well. I'll just do a separate line straight to Dublin. Oh, what? No, go on. The dedicated cargo platform, thank you. So that is Dublin goods. Let's see what type of train I can afford. From this depot. So, newest electric locomotive technology plus box cars. Let's go for 60 capacity. That's 11. Oh, I almost got the money. And now I've just gone into debt. So, have to wait for the money again. But, I mean, this train arriving here will have a big payout. And a lot of stuff's making money, so... I managed to get up to like 90 million when I was doing stuff between episodes before I then spent a load of money on getting extra trains on some lines. This Limerick Silver train. Allowed to go on the other platform. Limerick Plastic also be allowed to go on the other platform. There we go. Yes. I now have a goods train for Dublin. It's 1 good rating. Waiting. That's all good. The ferry is just about profitable. Both boats are semi-full. So that's all going well. Ha! Liverpool. Oh, I guess they're trying to get from the... I mean, I reckon it might be worth getting a dedicated bus that just goes back and forth from the station to the ferry. I mean, West Street 2, New Road 1, just so they don't cross over each other, but yeah. Liverpool, train to ferry, shuttle, bus. That's what it's going to be called. And then, out of the vehicle depot there, I'm going to get 4 buses. And now though, now everyone wants the express train. Where's the express? When's the next express train? Oh my gosh, those demands are crazy. Crazy demands. I can't afford another train at the moment. But yeah, well, I probably can afford another train by the fact that this Birmingham to Liverpool passenger route is now not getting as many passengers because I've given them a faster way. So, you know what? I'm going to sell those 3, clone that one, so I've got up-to-date trains on that line. The Birmingham shuttle's also getting very busy. Yeah, I mean, I have only a little bit more money, but yeah, these trains aren't even full. Liverpool Warrington Loop. What's everyone? I mean, still I could do with these buses are in bad condition, also aren't the best buses anymore, so I could do with replacing them. But hopefully people start waiting for the train to ferry shuttle bus. Or whatever. Okay, so. Whoa. That's full. Whoa, that's 900 people waiting. I mean, the high-speed line was a good idea, but I think it might be a victim of its own success. I mean, it'll be crazy profitable, because all the trains are full. How's the grain line doing? Doing alright. This Slough fuel route hasn't got a full train, so I'll remove a wagon. So, how's London doing? Pretty well. Oh my gosh, this bus route is just ridiculously popular. How's this Brighton to Cambridge? That's no longer Brighton to Cambridge passenger. It's a Brighton to Grimsby passenger. There we go. What's this? Also, there's the express train, which is somewhere. Is it this one? Yes. Doing quite well. Oh my gosh, it's this bricks train is full and still got bricks left on the platform. Where's the next bricks train? Oh, these bricks trains need more capacity because but I mean, I'm only going to be able to get up to 220 with the 240 metre long platforms. Unless I like remove a locomotive or something. Grimsby Loop needs a couple more vehicles. Clearly. Stone delivery route is... Oh, doesn't need that many vehicles. Right. Finally. Got to the point of too many vehicles, not too few. Oh my gosh, are we going to break 1,000 people waiting? I mean, this is just ridiculous. But it might actually... No, it's going down again. Because they're leaving. The Birmingham shuttle is quite busy, though not full. The Birmingham to Liverpool passenger route has 150 people waiting to the train. Well, that train's not far off. The Birmingham to London passenger, is that doing it? We've got quite a few passengers waiting. Oh my gosh. These trains are a bit full as well. Everything just needs more trains or bigger trains. It's the biggest, actually, bizarrely, my biggest problem at the moment. Which is fine, actually. It's a decent problem to have because it means everything's also making quite a lot of money. In terms of traffic jams, London's pretty much clear. This route through Canterbury is way slow, but actually, I would say actually not that bad, but this is quite bad. You know what? Bye-bye. That might help things. So... when's the next train? Well, that's the next train. Obviously, loading speed is not very good because it's too long for the platform. But that's fine. We really need that fourth train, but I suppose I think I'm gonna let the game run a bit, let routes sort themselves out, decide how busy they're gonna be. Just replace these vehicles and some more money to come in. So, we are back with 111 million in the bank and a load of people waiting for the high-speed train. And that's just at Warrington. Fifth train, there we go. Just check the... How's the Birmingham to Grimsby? Yeah, there are always loads waiting at Sheffield. Is it going to go down with this train arriving? It's a shame that it's very difficult to select this train. There we go. No, it isn't. Is it even possible to add any more carriages onto this? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can. Up to 163 meters. So... the brick line, 200 waiting. And where do they need more vehicles? Or bigger vehicles? Ipswich. And that's fine. Canterbury are also. I might actually set all these lines to full load any, because that spaces them out more and also means that I can see if I just have too many, not enough vehicles on there a lot easier. Load any. And Milton Keynes is still old vehicles. I might just replace them all for the newer, bigger vehicles. There we go. That is a bit better. Right. Passenger Express has now gone from 3 to 5 trains, so hopefully the crowds will be a bit lower. I mean, obviously these trains are really profitable because of this. Interesting. So London to Birmingham train is actually quite full. But, I mean, yeah, I've spent most of my money on new high-speed trains, but if I replace them all with newer trains which are faster and have more capacity, it would be 62 million. Because obviously these trains are now in very bad condition, so they aren't worth much. What if I just extended them? Gave them each a couple of Donnabushas. Make them a bit weird, but it's fine. Reading fuel train's still a steam engine. What's a cheap electric locomotive? Even the Crocodile's probably better. Because at the moment, yeah, it's probably better. Swindon food is going back. Here's the London to Swansea. Trains always seem to fill up going back towards London, so they can all get an extra Donnabusha. But overall, I think the network is actually going very well. Fuel. That number's gone down, and there's another train, so that's clearly successful. Yeah, that train's got more space. It's good. This line could do with getting rid of, getting rid of even more vehicles because they're just queuing up. Since I added the bigger vehicles, it's actually making them. Right, this road. Just wondering if it would make vehicles faster if I remove this really tight bend. So it's that type of road. Like that. Because yeah, there is suddenly a traffic jam again. Oh my gosh. I mean, it just really annoys me that they're all using one lane there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to force them to use the other lane by making them have the straight line lane there. There we go. Gets them out faster. And also still some of them taking a right turn there when they shouldn't be. Because that traffic's not great. And Stoke's only minus 10%, Warrington's minus 10, Manchester's fine, Chester's fine, Liverpool's minus 10, Birmingham's minus 10, London's nothing, Watford's minus 10, Croydon's nothing, Slough's nothing. I mean, none of these have really bad traffic. How are we doing? Oh, I suppose the big problem will be that, I mean, they can all use all platforms, but the fact that they're just like all stuck behind vehicles that are waiting for a full load. Hang on. Is there not a max? There might be a maximum wait time thing. Yeah. So maximum stop time is going to be 60 seconds. I reckon that's a slider. 40 seconds. So Canterbury. Forty. If I can, easier to type. 40. No, I'm not deleting the line. There we go. Wait. 40. 1, 2, 40, 3, 40, 40. Now 40. That's a bit better, because oh my gosh, that was actually a bit of a traffic jam. Where's the next train going into London? This one, full. Train leaving London full. Won't leave Birmingham full because there aren't that many passengers, but we'll have quite a load. This Grimsby train is a train from Grimsby is full. How's the tramway doing? Actually, quite well. I think, judging by the traffic jams, I think Yorkville's a bit left out of the tram line. So, I'll completely reconfigure this. Let's go, yes, kind of run through the centre, down this side, kind of down this way. And kind of just to make sure it covers the whole city. And then go. I'm gonna break the tram line momentarily. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do. Oh, electric tracks, that's it. That's the one. So coming into York, it'll probably run down this road to the south, round the top, and then finish there. So this tram route after there, stop there, stop there, stop there, stop there, stop there, stop there in the centre, and that'll do. Then given there'll probably be more development on the way into York, I'll put some stops in that dead land. Then you can stretch round the city and then stop to finish there. So I'm actually going to delete these what are now only bus stops. That can stay. That can go. I mean, Leeds has expanded quite a lot since I provided the tram service. Now it's going to expand even more. So after it starts going, no, that's not possible. Moving all the tram stops there. So it goes from Victoria Road there to Victoria Street to New Street to Kingsway to Grange Road to High Street to Mill Road to Richmond Road to Mill Lane to Stanley Road to Grange Road to Kings Road to the Green to Kingsway to the Grove to London Road to Grove Road to Main Street to Grove Road to London Road to the Grove to Kingsway to the Green to Kings Road to Grange Road, Stanley Road, Mill Lane, Richmond Road, Mill Road, Higher Street, Grange Road, Kingsway, New Street, Victoria Street. There we go. And because of that extension, I'm going to double the number of trams on that line. So now York won't feel as left out. Oh. There are some trams stuck on the non-tram track road. I'm just going to sell them and then clone 3 more so that we still have 20 trams on this line. So yeah, because the traffic is building back up again. This route can have another 5 trucks removed. There we go. This bricks plant is like completely fully producing and exporting. And if you look, London's getting 385 bricks, 400 food. Whoa. Is it actually going to go up to 6,300? I'm a bit worried about that. Birmingham also wants to go up to 5,964. I mean, London is slightly bigger. Liverpool isn't actually getting any cargo. I mean, I could actually kind of like just the train line, so they can actually ship the bricks by train. I think that would be the last thing we do this episode. So, curve of track here. A bit worried about signals on this curve of track, so I'll just do them running into. Oh, those aren't one way. Doesn't really matter. But just make sure that trains don't all get stuck, and that I also don't break the bit of track, but that didn't work. This is going to be awkward to connect. There we go. Connected. So, it will run. I mean, Stoke also wants them lit, but I think how I'll do this is on one side in Liverpool, I'll get some additional set of tracks. I mean, I could theoretically run Liverpool to Grimsby passenger trains, but I'm not going to. I could just change in Birmingham. That platform won't fit onto the bridge, which is fine. I'll put a side entrance here so they still connect. And then does this track fit under the bridge? Yeah. What I could do is just send it straight into a tunnel, so that it doesn't have to interact with the high speed line at all. There we go. This is a bit kind of like weird setup, but this is like not really working how I wanted it to work, because everything's on a steep slope. And then it can finally connect in, though I'm not sure what the point of it connecting in is, to be fair. I could just like, well, the point of connecting it in might be that so it doesn't mess up the depot. Right, so after it comes out the tunnel, let it connect in at pretty good speed so that they don't have to slow down too much. There we go. And then I have signals along this bit of track, just in case it gets busy. Not sure it's even possible to get a signal on. Oh no, I can get a signal there. There we go. So that's a bit of a weird line. But yeah, kind of like just wiggles up around the place. But anyway, then connect it up to the bricks platform here. That'll be a tight curve. Bend it around the hillside. It's not going to be that fast, but it will do. Connect it up there, signal, signal, done. So, actually I might switch that bricks line onto the other platform, but yeah. So that's now going to run all the way over to Liverpool, which is a bit of a crazy route, but it's okay. It's okay. So Watford Bricks can switch platform at Grimsby. Some line 1 can be renamed to Liverpool Bricks, and then I'll get a train on that and set up all the truck lines, and then I'll be back with you. You can see we've got 19 bricks waiting for this train, so not a lot, but it's grown again. It's taken a while for them because the bricks have to come from here on the trucks. It's taken them a while to build up, particularly as there's already a lot of demand for going towards London and that area. But 23 on board. You can see Liverpool has got 3 bricks. Isn't growing much, but if we just look at lines at the moment, there's the bricks line, which is losing a lot of money at the moment. The tram line is also quite a big one. If I just sort it by condition, good, because that's losing a lot. I'm going to sell 8 vehicles to make it go down to 12, but keep the best ones in best condition. This London to Birmingham passenger route is actually quite busy. I mean, actually, I have now got enough money to improve the trains. So I'm gonna go for the best of the best. These trains hold 304. I'm gonna go for this 330 with higher speeds, just to future-proof them and also get kind of the best trains, just to make sure they don't need upgrading again for quite a long time. But yeah, because they'll now have more power to accelerate as well as a slightly bigger capacity. So that should be all good. We've still got this Slough fuel trainers, steam train as well, which I think... No, I'm not going to switch it out for so. I think, yeah, I'll switch it out for the RE4/4 for 6.4-ish million. Well, I'll take a carriage off to make it slightly cheaper. There we go. I mean, condition says very bad, but the loco is nice and fresh. So, that'll make a difference. This Reading loop, I shall get the new City Rama buses on. But yeah, I think it's all going well. Passenger Express is full again, but if we look in lines, yeah, not surprised. It is by far the most profitable of any of my lines, this Passenger Express route, because, you know, if there is a lot of passenger demand, they will pay a lot of money for it to ride on the train. So yeah, I think with all the trains coming in and out of Birmingham, this is where we shall leave this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next episode. Goodbye.